Hi there, students. To interrogate. An interrogation. Okay, to interrogate means to question somebody, but particularly in a very thorough way, or perhaps very aggressively. So, if you are arrested by the police and suspected of a crime, they will interrogate you. So what's the difference between to interrogate and to question or to ask questions? Interrogate is much more formal, it's probably much more thorough, and it's much more aggressive as well. A prisoner of war could be interrogated. Yeah, he was captured in the battle and then interrogated afterwards by security officers. So this word interrogate, it's got the idea of questioning formally, questioning officially. Let's see, I could go round and ask a few questions to people, but that's much more informal. Yeah, I go round asking questions, but if I interrogate somebody, I take them into a room and I sit down and I ask them all of the questions. I've probably got a list of questions to ask that person. Okay, so to ask someone a lot of questions for a long time in order to get information. And very often there's the implication that I might use threats or I might use violence. So the various dissidents were arrested by the police and they were then interrogated for weeks. The old lady was held and interrogated for 5 days. Government agents interrogated him because they believed he was a spy. There are rules, or there are legal rules, at least in some countries, about the interrogation of prisoners. The police stopped me and interrogated me. Let's see, if I said ask me some questions, that's quite gentle, quite neutral. But if I said they interrogated me, they were aggressive, they were it suggests they didn't believe me, that they thought that I might be lying, they thought that I'd done something wrong. Now notice you can also use this word to interrogate, meaning to get information from a computer, to interrogate a database, for example. But let's see, to interrogate, yes, to ask questions, to analyze a situation, to find out more about it. But interrogate, it's got this idea of force in a threatening, an aggressive way. We were stopped at the border and interrogated for hours by the police. The police took the suspect into a room and subjected him to a lengthy interrogation. So this has got the idea of long, systematic, it's a cross-questioning, it's aggressive, it's formal, and these are all the things associated with interrogation. Yeah, the secret agent was interrogated under torture. Okay, to ask questions, to seek answers, particularly answers that the person being questioned thinks are personal questions or secret questions, things that they don't want to answer. Okay, so being interrogated, he was interrogated by law enforcement officials. If you're being interrogated, it implies the interrogators think that you have things to hide, that you are hiding things from them, and they're trying to get particular information from you. Okay, so to question formally and systematically. Okay, or to yes, to ask questions of somebody, but a police officer interrogates somebody to question thoroughly and for a long time. Uh, I interrogated everyone, even if they were only slightly involved. If you interrogate somebody, normally they start to get angry and non-cooperative. So to interrogate, to question, to interview, to cross-examine. The lawyer took a long time to interrogate the witness fully. She started to interrogate me from the moment I arrived back home late, smelling of perfume. Um, we will interrogate the suspect separately. Okay, so to interrogate somebody. The interrogation was conducted by senior police officers. The committee has no power to interrogate me. I have no obligation to answer these questions. He cracked under interrogation and confessed. He confessed after 4 days under interrogation. Okay, so to interrogate. Let's see. From Latin interrogatus, from interrogo. Rogo to ask, and inter among. So, but rogo asking questions. Interrogate, formality. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. I think you could probably use it anywhere, but it's a touch on the more formal side. So, interrogate.